Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do a very different type of video. We're going to talk about a type of room treatment that you can do for your room. It's somewhat unique, and it's not the end-all be-all best room treatments you can come up with. It's not, low frequency oriented. It's not a diffuser, but it is very effective and it is very creative. If you remember in one of my videos about a month and a half or so ago, I shot a video on our X Voce and X Static models, which are my favorite in the X Series product line. And in the shot there, I showed, them set up in my listing room, and behind it was a blank wall, which I said, this is not ideal at all. You never want a bare wall back there, especially with an open baffle speaker. I said, I've got some ideas of some ways I'm going to treat that wall using some of my paintings. And I said, I'll share that with you guys later in another video. Well, this is another video. And so we're going to talk about some of the paintings that I do. I know you guys are thinking, Danny does paintings also? Yeah, I do. I have a creative side. And when I graduated from college, my first business was I started a graphic design business where we specialized in doing screen printing. And I had that creative outlet in doing t-shirts and caps and things like that. And in a way, loudspeaker design has been the same for me. It's a creative outlet. To me, it's art in a way. I'm getting to design and create and do things and figure things out. This is a kind of an expression of that other side of me, or that artistic side. It's what's called poured art. And the poured art, it's a lot of fun for me to do. I'm going to just go through some of the ones I just recently made. Poured art is kind of done with, it's on a stretched canvas, and you put a base coat of paint on there. And in this case, I did a really dark blue, a lighter blue, like a royal blue, and then a really light blue at the top here. And then you put your colors on there that you want to blend with that. I did some darks and some grays on this end, kind of a dark blue blended to lighter blues, and a little bit of kind of a turquoisey color in the middle there. And what you do is you blow that stuff across the page. At least that's the way I like to use it, using a hair dryer. And you can add, I like adding a little bit of silicone to the paint, which creates these cells that you see. It creates these little circled cells, which is kind of unique. And it gives it kind of that look. And for me, it's an expression of whatever I'm seeing in my head, in a way to kind of get that out there in a way that looks cool. If you like abstract art, then you probably love this stuff. If you're not into abstract art, then you probably don't care. The point of this, though, is that you can use canvas paintings as room treatment. You can take the paintings and you can add on the back. You can put open cell foam back here in these areas, and ideally also you want to mount it a little bit off the wall. You don't want to mount it just right against the wall. If you pull it off the wall a little bit, then it kind of doubles its effectiveness. It gets that absorption of those lower frequency, kind of a mid-low frequency. Those wavelengths will pass right through this canvas and kind of get absorbed and softened in the open cell foam that's behind it. Whereas the highest frequencies will tend to reflect off of it a little bit, but it's going to attenuate it some. So it can work in certain frequency ranges very well and really help quieten down the room. And it can give you guys an alternative to something that might be ugly, that maybe your significant other would not like, including mine. I'll call mine my wife. She does allow me, though, to do stuff like this that's creative if she likes it and it matches with whatever the decor is. Now, I can take the paint colors and match them to whatever the wall is going to be. Like in this case, this would go on a dark wall. It has negative space. That's what this space is called. And then I'll blow this stuff out across it with the little silicone mixed with the paint to give it this cells and give it this look. And, for me, it's a creative outlet. And I really like making these things. And if any of my customers out there are interested in having the guy that designed their speakers also create some one-off paintings for you, I'd be interested in doing that. If you want to talk to me about that, shoot me an email, and you can send me photographs of your room, your decor, your colors, what you want, and I can come up with a very reasonable price to create some paintings for you that would go on your wall that you can then put the open cell foam behind and have some effectiveness in your room treatment and treat your room in a way that you might appreciate the look. Now, if you're not into abstract art or anything like this, then there are certainly companies out there you can send photos to, and they'll print an actual photo that you've taken. Be sure it's a high-res photo because you're blowing it up to a big size. And they'll print that on a canvas, and then you can do the same thing. Put your room treatment in the foam and stuff and behind it, mount it on your walls. There you go. And that's another alternative for you guys. And most importantly, I want you guys to be able to treat your room, get good sound, and enjoy your music, especially if you've purchased some of our speakers. I want you to enjoy them to their fullest, and treating your room is an exact, best way to do that. So if any of you guys are interested in my poured art, send me a message and let me know, or maybe just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoyed seeing this side of me, or even enjoyed the video talking about room treatment. I can't stress enough how important treating the room is if you're looking to take your audio listening experience to the next level. That's it for this one, and please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video.